Yo, what up gamers, I'm Viparadok, and today we're going to be spectating one of TL Tactical's Jhin games. So I'm going to be heading into a level 1 invade here. Placing some vision there to keep track of the in Italy. I'm going to find a ward here. We'll be starting the red buff, leashing that for his jungler. However, they will find the enemy team here. Going to back off. Reset the red buff so they won't be able to start that for a while. Going to potentially be a pick on the Kali there. He took the W in order to lock down the Akali there, so that's able to secure the kill. I'm going to be trying to do Raptors here. I don't know who that went over to, but going to be a bit of a fiesta to start off this game. Misfortune is already in lane, so Misfortune is already getting a bunch of XP here. I think Tactical has noticed that and just wants to get there as soon as possible. Doesn't want to waste any more time. Gonna help Nidalee leash that red buff. Yeah, so the big Raptor went over to Nidalee, so she's gonna have a pretty big XP lead over Evelyn here. Although Evelyn was able to pick up all the small ones, I believe. Okay, gonna be a really early Nidalee game potentially, or actually just going for the golems. Yeah, never mind. However, Nautilus will probably be looking for a really early hook here if he can land one. Maybe just looking for the level 2 first. Should be hitting level 12 for the next minion, I believe. Actually, just gonna look for a hook. Just for any random engage, even without hitting level 2. As the Nidalee to back him up, however, not gonna be the kill. Okay, so Jhin currently will probably look to... Could look to crash in this next wave, however, could probably keep on slow pushing and keep rushing with the Nautilus engage. We'll see what he chooses to do here. I think yeah, it seems like he just wants to crash this wave. He is sitting on a lot of gold currently, so it would be a pretty good chance to back here. Doesn't need to keep pressuring here when he can just go back and spend his gold. Ensure that the next fight is as free as possible for them. However, Nidalee is sticking around. Nidalee still wants to go for a dive here, so not going to be backing here. Just going to keep pressuring. See how they play this out. They're going to be looking to shove out again. They want to wait until this next wave because previously the enemy bot lane had a mini wave to back them up, protect them from skill shots. However, this time they're going to be completely exposed. Playing it patiently, but okay, Nautilus is going to tank up the turret there. That's able to... Oof. Would be a double kill there, would be worth, except that unfortunately... Yeah, so the Jace TP is able to save the Nami. Unfortunately, that would have been a 2 for 2 and really worth for red side there, if not for the Jace TP, unfortunately. Unfortunately, TP's bogged down Spectre replay, so we didn't see that coming until it was already there. Anyway, the Jhin will finally get the back here and back for the Noon Quiver. We'll also grab the boots and the refillable potion. The boots are actually really good on Jhin because he has a really high base damage with his 4th shot and with his Q. Especially if he can like get in range per Q and 4th shot, does a lot of damage. That is entirely dependent on being able to actually reach the enemy. Okay, hang on. Actually gonna be a kill there. Now let's able to cheese the Misfortune there by just approaching from behind. Flanking as Jhin walks up there. Gonna be an easy kill. But yeah, it's all dependent on Jhin actually being able to walk up and actually hit you. So with the tier 1 boots, which is something that people even start as first item on Jhin quite frequently, you're actually able to pressure with a 4th shot a lot more easily. Anyway, Jhin is going to be looking for the freeze here. He could look to shove this in and try and crash this wave. However, it's a big wave, so it would be really hard to crash that in time to make the Misfortune miss farm. Instead, what he's going to be doing here is just freezing, and in the process, all these blue minions will kill all these red minions. Or a lot of them anyway. However, he is breaking the freeze before Misfortune actually gets here, I think. Either that or maybe he's just potentially thinning out the wave. Yeah, I think he was just thinning out the wave. Looking to keep the freeze going. And hopefully Nautilus will be able to choose the Misfortune again when she tries to get some vision down. Nautilus trying to just hide outside of vision right now. Oh, looks to Hexa Flash over. Gonna find the engage. However, Nami's... No, Evelyn is also there. Trying to land... sorry. Hook out. Been doing what he can. And is able to pick up the kill with the help of Nidalee. So currently still has this massive freeze going on. Already Misfortune has missed out on a massive amount of farm. Gonna follow up with Nidalee here. Here you can see the Q and 4th shot damage able to land that purely because he had boots. And also choose to go for a really early Swifties is also a pretty common option on Jhin. Okay, they're able to find the kill on Nami there. Looking for Misfortune here, is not able to land a single shot so far, but hits him with the last one. Gonna be the execute. Yes, now we'll look to shove one more wave, I think, but it's gonna get interrupted by the Akali. However, there's not much to do, and they definitely don't want to be shoving the wave here with Akali on the lane. Akali could easily just 1v2 them, so not gonna greed and try and shove that wave. Just gonna immediately back. Whatever gold he's got right now, he'll just spend that. Okay, actually initially went for the pickaxe and crit cloak, but instead changed his mind and indeed went for these early Swifties, as I mentioned. You know, move speed is just so good on Jhin, so gonna grab that really early on. So we'll look to just farm up this wave on the turret. Tanking a little bit of the minions with the help of Nautilus, so they don't go on the turret and become hard to last hit. Especially Jhin with his four shots mechanic could have struggled to last it a bit if he has to reload. Okay, so he could currently oh shit. They're gonna be them trying to burst down the Evelynn. Oh, very well played there. Evelynn, I believe, had ultimate. Yes, she did. But during the Nautilus CC, Jhin was just able to flash in there and Q auto, able to finish off the the Evelynn before she is able to actually use her ultimate to dodge that damage. That was a very limited window. He had to do that, and he immediately noticed and just pounced on that opportunity. Okay, so they don't want to greed here. No point going for that plating and then having to shove the next wave when they've already got plenty of gold here. They could have potentially just actually not even necessarily gone for the plating, but shoved in this next wave. That would force a better reset here. They already saw Nidalee. They already saw Akali on mid lane. She was not going to be roaming down, so it would have been safe. Evelynn had just died, and as 2, Evelynn is no concern anyway. Usually that is what you see players do there. They just shove in that next wave, and then that's going to be a proper reset. As you can see here, this next wave walking up here, it already has like 2 to 3 minions dead because the minions clashing here. Would have been a bit of a cleaner reset if he shoved in one more wave before backing. However, not going to be missing out on too much. It's not a big deal. Again, I'm going to be tanking up the wave here, trying to force it away from the turret so we can all hit it all. We'll lose a little bit of HP, but it's pretty insignificant. Okay, Nautilus landing the hook through the wall. The Nautilus special. Okay, just gonna be pretty cool for them. Just is able to pick up the... I can't remember if that was the kill. Yeah, actually it was the kill on Tanami with the W. Feels pretty good to pick up that kill for minimal effort. Now it's pretty safe to take this turret. The only concern is potentially Evelynn could be around. With Nautilus that would be fine, however, currently doesn't have the backup of Nautilus. However, he does have Gale Force to potentially escape that Evelynn should she show up here. Also see Nami here, so at this point if Evelynn were to show up, it would be pretty bad news, I think. However, so far so good. Seems like he will get away with a good back here. Nami not able to find him there. Okay, so gonna be grabbing this Serrated Dirk and a Crit Cloak. Gonna be going for the Collector second then.
Killing spree.
Ooh, getting cut out by the enemy bot in here. Oh, actually is able to just put out so much damage onto... it's the ward. So much damage onto the Nami there. Unfortunately, he got a bit awkward there. I think he was losing vision. It didn't really show on the expected her client, but I think he was losing vision onto Nami there, and that's why he took so long to hit the last shot onto her. However, is able to take her down at least. Yeah, he wanted to place that pink, not here, he wanted to place it here, so if anybody wanted to dive them, like the Akali, or if Evelyn wanted to gank from behind, he would see that a lot sooner. However, gets caught out while placing that ward. Put this over to mid lane here as he sees the fight going on, but it will not be here in time to influence that. That pink is probably just to defend him against Evelyn potentially being here. You saw him mid lane already, so could be looking for that pick. As soon as he sees Nami stepping onto that trap unwittingly, he just throws out that W. Traps are in there. Those extra harass. Gonna be moving over to top lane now, since he sees, again, another fight seemingly going on there.
Shut down.
He's abandoning bot lane, but that's fine because wouldn't be solo laners. His mid laner wasn't actually mid lane during this whole ordeal, so she can easily just go bot when she revives there. Okay, so now he's ended up with a very weird lane swap. But at this point, you may as well just roll with it. It's not worth like rotating back over the bot lane at this point. You may as well just stay here, and this top laner will go bot, and his mid laner will probably go back mid. Yeah, just pushing these platings here. It's pretty safe at this point. They pretty much know where everybody is, or was. Does have to be careful though about shoving this next wave, considering Nautilus has backed. Nidalee is around, but she's busy with Herald. However, Jace doesn't want to go aggressive here. Maybe is worried that there's still a Nautilus around somewhere. Nautilus hasn't shown on the map yet, so Jhin knows Jace doesn't want to go aggressive here. Just gonna go purely aggressive. Gonna punish the fact that he doesn't actually want to go aggressive there. He's able to get a lot of damage at the Jace there before Jace is able to fight back, and we're gonna get the kill there with the help of Nidalee. Jhin, I'm pretty sure there was actually weaker in the 1v1, however, that fact made Jace wary of the fact that Jhin was just so confidently staying there. It made him wary about trying to fight back as well. Initially just made him just try and run instead of fight back. He was able to escape there with a flash.
Blue team double kill.
However, Nautilus does go down. I guess he wants to try and stay in lane, but yeah, it's a bit greedy, and the Nami will just find him there. Could have just back there, really. There was no chance he could lifesteal enough off of the golems there. Maybe if it were bot side, he could have lifestealed off of Gromp, purely because Gromp gives you that burst of heal when you finish it. But trying to lifesteal off of golems there, a bit more ambitious. Anyways, able to grab the Collector, and also going to grab the Zeal, going towards the Kraken on third. You could obviously go for the Infinity Edge third item at this stage, since you already have plenty of crit items to make that Infinity Edge passive come into effect. However, at this stage you have so much damage already as the Jhin. A lot of Jhin players like to go Rapid Fire Cannon third item, because that enables you to harass from a really long range with the fourth shot. Even regular autos, even if it's not a fourth shot, so long as it crits, will be a massive amount of damage. This stage of the game, I mean, Jhin already has 318 damage at only basically 2 items at this stage, so any crit is just going to deal a massive amount of damage. So they really like to go Fire Cannon as that third item. You could also do it as the second item. They used to do that in the past, however, with the current state of crit items, it's just best to go at an AD crit item second item. And that's the stage, that's the breakpoint where you have enough AD that Fire Cannon poke really starts to become worth it. Okay, trying to follow up with his ultimate, however, he's going to get interrupted by the Nami. When that hook hit, he was just so far away that he couldn't actually immediately follow up, so using the ultimate to follow up from far away. So actually positioning himself on top of his trap there, so if Akali takes the E, she will step on top of the trap guaranteed. Should be also a free Jhin W, so she would be immediately rooted. Would maximize the chances of Jhin being able to get away there should she take the E, but she won't. Okay, so grabbing that mid wave before he starts rotating over here to support the Italy. Trying to hit Evelyn there, does not connect the W though. Okay, so right now he wants to shove out another mid wave. There's all this shenanigans going on the side, but unless there's actually a fight already breaking out, unless like he's very likely to immediately be able to impact that fight, he's not gonna look to help his team there. Just gonna look to shove the wave first and then join his team. But his team will just join him on mid lane. So bullying the Evelyn there, saving his Nidalee's life in the process. Oh, actually Nidalee does go down to the Nami. But some really good aggression onto Evelyn there, while Evelyn only wanted to finish off the Nidalee. He knew that Evelyn was too preoccupied with that and either had to back off as a response to Jhin, or die. And she chose to die. So currently choosing to stay still, because at the moment, if he were to back, that would probably just be a free turret for a blue team here. Does have to be a little bit afraid though. He doesn't know where Evelyn is, however he's got the cannon flank coming in, so... Gonna be trying to delay them taking this turret by ulting the wave and ulting enemies in the process. Gonna set up the cannon gank. Cannon using ult there, although it's invisible apparently. Takes them both down, but dies in the process. However, that's really good. Mid lane turret survives here, and it was a positive trade for them as well. So Jhin now gonna shove out the mid wave and finally gonna have a good chance to back here without missing out on any farm. Sitting on 2500 gold, we'll be able to pick up that fire cannon and probably also an infinity edge component. We'll need to grow our Dominix here. Yeah, gonna go for pickaxe and a control ward. Curiously, not switched to blue trinket yet, I don't believe. Can't see properly, but I don't think he's got blue trinket yet. Currently sitting on yellow trinket still. I'm not sure if that was a mistake or... It might be a blue trinket. I can't tell when it's gray. So I think it is blue. Well, it's a gray trinket right now. We'll figure that out later. Anyway, this needs to be focused on Jhin. My bad. Yeah, just immediately goes mid. Shoves that again. Now looking over to the side. Drake is going to be coming up soon, so hovering that side of the map. Now hovering top side for some reason. Just setting vision, I guess. Yeah, hovering whichever side of the map he wants to help his teammates get vision in. So shoving them midway first. Ooh, that was a lot of damage from Misfortune, however he is able to survive there with a Gale Force. This is ultimate basically immediately cancelled by Nami. Cancelled it early so he doesn't take damage. Just is not really able to participate in this fight, unfortunately. But that's fine because it seems his team has won the fight. Able to be a positive trade purely because Jhin was able to survive there. Yes, they're able to pick up the Drake. Now Jhin actually does have enough lifesteal that he can recover from that 20% HP. Oh, there's the fire cannon. Also, that is another big benefit that I forgot to mention. Actually, the long range... Oh, hang on. Let's go for this. The long range auto attack poke does set up that Jhin W root if you're able to connect that. He's able to find that and get the chase kill. We'll grab the red buff. Now, would be really risky for him to farm this mid wave. Doesn't have any teammates around. Doesn't know where Evelyn is. So doesn't want to risk that. Because if somebody was shoving this mid wave, he would stay and grab that wave and then maybe look to shove another wave, potentially, if his teammates are going to support him. But because there's nobody actually shoving this in, he has all the time to back here. There is the potential risk that as soon as he backs, somebody immediately starts shoving and shoves in that wave and nobody's able to pick that up. But it's risk worth taking, because potentially he does get a free back there, and he does. He even gets here in time to defend the turret as well as get all that farm. He's able to pick up Misfortune there with the Gale Force and the Fire Cannon. I believe he needed the Fire Cannon range in order to get that kill. If he didn't have that, Misfortune would have been in range to fight back, potentially burst him down at the same time as he bursts her down. Would have been a 1-for-1 trade, however, with that Fire Cannon, able to space it out so he's exactly outside of her range. Beautiful execution there to pick up that Misfortune kill when they're both low. They're going to be looking for the ultimate here. I don't know why this isn't centered again. This interrupted by Nami again. You can see why Nami is really good into Lucian. Sorry, into Jhin. Okay, this is going to be red team wiping out blue team there. Skin for the poke. Not going to be able to do much though. It's a W, but it's not going to do much except deal some harass. However, there's not much else you could do here anyway, if not less than land a hook. He's able to steal away the Raptor there, though. Oh, also curiously, I didn't notice this on his previous back, but he did grab that Hex Drinker. Makes a lot of sense. He is against the Evelynn and the Kali. A lot of magic damage there, a lot of burst. Makes him a lot less likely to be burst down there. He's very strong now as well, so he particularly wants to avoid being shut down. Yeah, I guess as a comp like this, he has plenty of damage. Their team is not tanky at all, so definitely when he's this ahead, good to prioritize survivability over damage. Okay, with the support of his team here, able to just really hit the turret. Not much on the enemy team to pressure him away here. Tries to snipe the Akali during the shot, but not gonna find anything. He's able to force the Evelynn flash there with his W though. Still forcing out the Jace there, gonna try and look for that kill, gonna find it. It's gonna be so much damage onto Misfortune, able to finish her off with the Q. You can really see the massive burst coming in. As you can see, doesn't need the Infinity Edge for that massive crit. Already has a ton of damage, and so you can see the Fire Cannon with the extra range. Just able to find him, help him find more opportunities. Gonna try and find the last kill with the Fire Cannon 4th shot. Not gonna find it though. There you have it. Tactical Jhin, 16, 3, and 10 on the pick. Really good farm. Stable to pretty much carry that game with the help of it. Well, not exactly carry. I mean, his team was doing pretty well, but, you know, able to put out a massive performance. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, gamers.